Hi, I'm Vince, and I want to give you my honest review today of the All8Bit G11 Pro retro video game system. This one I got from Hulu. What you get in the box is the game console. This is the G11 Pro. You get the wireless controller or wireless receiver for the controllers you get. You can see that it has a little SD card there that has all the games on it. And on the back, there's Ethernet, HDMI, AV, and your power cord, and the on-off button is right there. It also comes with two standard generic game controllers. And I like that it has two, so you and another person can play. It's just not one player. It also comes with an HDMI cable, the instructions, and it comes with a remote control that honestly I don't know what it does or what it's for, but it does come with a general remote control. Now what's great about this is this emulates over 60 different old game consoles and has 100,000 video games on it. Now these are all the older video games, so if you're 40 years old or older, you're going to remember these. And I'm just going to read off some of them because I can't remember them all, so I have them up here on my tablet. But it has the games for PlayStation, Nintendo 64, NES, Super NES, the Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Classic, Sega Saturn, Sega Genesis, Nintendo DS, the Atari 2600, the Atari 5200, the Atari 7800, ColecoVision, the Commodore 64, Virtual Boy, and a whole list more. Some of them I've never even heard of. I'm going to bring this forward and just show you the list. I'll kind of scroll through it a little bit so you can see it. But it has the games for all of these game systems. I think you can see it right there. All of these different game systems, and if we scroll up, you can see even more. And if you click on one, which I'm going to do here, if you click on one, for instance, if we click on the N64, and touch it, we can see a list of some of the games. These are just some of the games that it has. I mean, well, these are all of them if you scroll down, but look at this. This is the N64 list of the games they have. All of these can be played on here. This is a tremendous value if you like those old games. The thing is that as I've gotten older, I'm almost 60, it is very hard for me to do the button mashing now and keep track of all the modern games. I do like playing modern video games, but just to go back to these simple games is fantastic. It's so fun. It brings back the memories of when I was a kid. I mean, just loved some of these games. Let me read off to you just some of the games. Again, I need it on a list here. Just some of the games that you get with this system for some of the popular gaming systems that I just mentioned. Let's see here. I'll bring it up. Oopsie daisy, just closed on me, but here we go. We'll bring it up. So for instance, for the PlayStation, Gran Turismo, Final Fantasy, 7, 8, Tekken 3, Nintendo 64, Super Mario, Mario Kart, GoldenEye 007, The Legend of Zelda, Super Smash Brothers. For the SNES, Super Mario World, Super Mario All-Stars, Donkey Kong Country. My wife and I played that for hours. My wife played it with my son for a long, long time. It just brings back good memories. Street Fighter 2. For the Game Boy, the Pokemon Red, Green, Blue, and Yellow. Tetris, Super Mario Land. Sega Genesis, Sonic the Hedgehog. Disney's Aladdin, Mortal Kombat. The Nintendo DS, the new Super Mario Brothers. Mario Kart, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Atari 2600, if you remember back to that, the old Pac-Man, the Space Invaders. Pitfall was one of my favorites as a kid growing up. Frogger. We look at like the Atari 5200, Miss Pac-Man, Star Raiders, Space Dungeon. Those are really famous, popular games. The 7800 had Robotron, Ninja Golf, Galaga. The ColecoVision, Ladybug, Venture, Burger Time. These are just a handful of the games that are available on this system. So what I'm going to do now, because like I said, it's 100,000 games, I'm just going to pop us over to the TV, show you what it looks like when it's on, how you kind of scroll through things, and we'll pick a game to play for just a few seconds so you can see it. I'll be right back. So here we are. You can see it on my TV screen. This is just a small TV screen, but it has HD quality for all the games, even though they're older games. You can see there's a list of all the games that are on there. There's actually 116,666 games. But you can scroll to the different game systems. There's PlayStation there. Neo, I've never even heard of some of these. Dreamcast I have, Sega CD, Sega 32, Game Gear, the Genesis systems. We keep coming down. You've got Nintendo DS, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, Nintendo Virtual Boy, Super Nintendo, Game Boy. You can just see all of the ones that are on here. These are all the systems that they have games for. Intellivision, Amiga, ColecoVision, and here's your Ataris. So they also have a thing where you can put your favorites in, which is cool, so you don't have to always be searching for them. You can press the X button and search for a specific game if you want to. But let's just come down to something like the N64. Let's find that. There it is. We can come in here and it just lists all the different games that it has. And it gives you a little preview of them. I remember A Bug's Life from the movie. That was great. GoldenEye is one of the famous ones. Some of them don't have the picture for some reason, but most of them do, as you can see. All-Star Baseball. And again, you can just go all the way through this and look at the enormous list just for this. Here's Mario Party, Mario Tennis. So there is just a ton of games on here that you could play. Let's just pick one to show you a couple seconds of. That was maybe a famous one. Well, I guess we could go back to GoldenEye, because that's one of the popular ones. So let's click that. It's going to bring us in. Tell us it's a Nintendo 64 system. It's going to load the game. And there it is. Now it's up and ready to go. Just like back when we were kids playing this. Your kids today, if you're 4 years older, will probably think these games look terrible. But boy, don't we remember them? Huh? Doesn't that bring back memories of this game? Little 007 action. And again, it's full screen. GoldenEye. Got all the music that we remember. And there you go. You select your file. Select a mission. And you go. I just clicked through those screens quickly to show you. But here we go. I can just remember this stuff from when look at that, when I was a kid. So, gives you all the information. It's just like we were playing it back when we were kids. So, I absolutely love this thing, and I love all the games that are available for it. I mean, that's all you really got to see, but that gives you an example of what it's like. You can look up and around, move. Oh, I'm getting hit. Anyway, you get the idea. So that was it. You got a little idea to see it and how it works. It works fantastic. The games run smooth. Everything's there like it was back when I was playing when I was a kid. So when it comes to the All8Bit G11 Pro, I highly recommend it. You're going to have a blast.